Ever felt overwhelmed by life's curveballs, like they're just too much to handle? What if you could turn those challenges into opportunities for growth? Imagine facing every twist and turn with calm and confidence, knowing you've got a powerful toolkit to navigate them. Welcome to the world of Stoic philosophy, where ancient wisdom meets modern life. In this exploration, we'll uncover how Stoicism teaches us to prepare for adversity, stay present, and find peace within ourselves. From visualizing potential setbacks to embracing each moment, these timeless principles offer practical solutions for everyday struggles. Ready to transform your approach to life's challenges? Let's dive into these Stoic insights and discover how they can lead you to a more resilient and fulfilling life. 1. Generosity and compassion. Generosity and compassion are central to the Stoic philosophy, emphasizing the importance of kindness and understanding in our interactions with others. The Stoics, particularly philosophers like Epicurus, believe that the essence of a good life lies in how we treat those around us. This perspective stems from the understanding that all people are interconnected, and our actions towards others reflect our own moral character. Epicurus, a former slave who became a renowned Stoic philosopher, dedicated his life to teaching virtues like compassion. Despite his humble beginnings, he stressed that understanding and forgiving others' flaws is vital, as we all share in the same human frailties. This approach fosters a deep sense of empathy and encourages us to help others grow. Compassion isn't just about grand gestures. It includes small, everyday acts of kindness, such as listening to a friend in need or volunteering for a local cause. In today's fast-paced world, where individualism often prevails, practicing generosity can be transformative. Think about a time when someone showed you unexpected kindness. How did it affect you? Acts of generosity, no matter how small, can create ripples of positivity that improve the lives of both the giver and the receiver. The Stoic principle of generosity helps build strong, supportive communities and promotes a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. Incorporating generosity into daily life involves simple yet impactful actions. This might mean offering a helping hand, a kind word, or simply being present for someone who needs support. By embracing these practices, we enrich the lives of others and ourselves, aligning with the Stoic ideal of living harmoniously with others. 2. Interconnectedness of people. The Stoic philosophy highlights the interconnectedness of all people, advocating for a view of humanity as a single, unified whole. This belief is rooted in the idea that we all share a common human experience, and that our actions and attitudes towards others reflect our understanding of this interconnectedness. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, frequently reflected on the idea of universal interconnectedness in his meditations. He emphasized that recognizing our shared humanity should inspire us to act with kindness and empathy. According to Stoic thought, every individual is part of a greater whole, and our behavior towards others impacts the collective well-being. This interconnectedness means that acts of kindness and compassion are not just personal virtues, but are essential to the health of the community. When we help others, we contribute to the overall harmony and balance of the social fabric. The Stoic principle encourages us to see beyond our immediate selves and to act in ways that promote the common good. Understanding this interconnectedness also helps us navigate relationships and conflicts with greater wisdom. It reminds us that everyone is dealing with their own struggles and challenges, and by being considerate and empathetic, we contribute to a more supportive and understanding environment. In practical terms, recognizing our interconnectedness can lead to more meaningful interactions and a stronger sense of community. It involves acknowledging that our actions have broader implications and striving to contribute positively to the lives of others. 3. Mindfulness and awareness. Mindfulness and awareness are crucial elements of Stoic philosophy, which advocates for living fully in the present moment. The Stoics believe that focusing on the present is essential for achieving inner peace and avoiding unnecessary distress caused by dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Seneca, a key Stoic thinker, wrote extensively about the importance of living in the present. He suggested that most of our suffering arises from our imagination rather than reality. By focusing on the present, we can alleviate mental anguish and engage more deeply with our current experiences. This concept of mindfulness is similar to modern practices in cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and mindfulness meditation. It involves being fully present in whatever we are doing, whether it's a conversation, a work project, or simply enjoying a meal. This level of focus helps us appreciate the moment and reduces the mental clutter that often overwhelms us. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, frequently reminded himself of the impermanence of life. By embracing the present moment and acknowledging that both the past and future are beyond our control, he was able to govern with wisdom and composure. His practice of mindfulness allowed him to focus on actions that could improve the lives of others. In modern life, where distractions are prevalent, practicing mindfulness can be a powerful tool for managing stress and enhancing our daily experiences. It involves shifting our attention away from past regrets and future anxieties to engage more fully with the present. This approach not only improves our well-being, but also enriches our interactions and experiences. By integrating mindfulness into our lives, we can cultivate a greater sense of clarity and purpose, allowing us to navigate challenges with calm and focus. This practice encourages us to be more present and appreciative of each moment, contributing to a more fulfilling and balanced life. 4. Preparation for challenges. The Stoic approach to preparing for challenges emphasizes mental readiness and resilience in the face of adversity. This principle, known as premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils, involves visualizing potential difficulties and setbacks in advance. The aim is not to foster pessimism, but to prepare oneself emotionally and mentally for life's inevitable challenges. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, famously said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." This encapsulates the Stoic belief that anticipating potential problems and preparing for them can help us handle unforeseen circumstances with equanimity. By regularly reflecting on possible misfortunes, we can reduce their impact and approach them with calm and reason rather than panic or despair. This practice of mental rehearsal is similar to modern cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, techniques, where individuals are encouraged to consider worst-case scenarios to reduce anxiety about the unknown. For Stoics, visualizing difficulties like the loss of possessions, betrayal by friends, or even death was a way to cultivate acceptance and focus on what is within our control. Consider the example of Epicurus, who, despite being born into slavery and facing numerous hardships, taught that a serene life lies in accepting adversity. By mentally preparing for potential challenges, he advised his students to accept misfortunes calmly, focusing only on their responses and actions rather than the events themselves. 5. Focus on the present. The Stoic emphasis on focusing on the present underscores the importance of living fully in the moment. Stoic philosophers believe that the present moment is all we truly possess, and that dwelling on the past or worrying about the future detracts from our ability to live fully and meaningfully. Seneca's insight, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," highlights how our mental energy is often wasted on regrets and anxieties that we cannot control or change. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, frequently reminded himself of the impermanence of life and the futility of worrying about things beyond his control. His practice of focusing on the present moment allowed him to govern with wisdom and maintain composure amid the challenges of being an emperor. In modern life, where distractions are constant, the Stoic focus on the present can be a powerful antidote to chaos and stress. Think about a recent day where you felt overwhelmed. Were you preoccupied with future deadlines or replaying past mistakes? Practicing mindfulness, akin to modern mindfulness meditation, encourages being fully engaged in whatever you are doing. Whether it's having a conversation, working on a project, or simply enjoying a meal, being present allows you to appreciate each moment and handle challenges with greater focus and effectiveness. 6. Philosophical therapy. Philosophical therapy in Stoicism refers to the use of philosophy as a practical tool for managing emotions and navigating life's challenges. Stoic philosophers viewed their teachings as a form of therapy aimed at healing the mind and soul, much like modern psychological practices. Seneca's letters, filled with advice on dealing with grief, anger, and other emotional disturbances, illustrate this therapeutic aspect of Stoicism. He saw philosophy as a means to help individuals achieve tranquility and rationality by understanding and managing their emotions and reactions. The Stoic practice of examining one's thoughts and beliefs is central to this therapeutic approach. Stoics believe that many emotional disturbances arise from irrational judgments and unrealistic expectations. By scrutinizing and adjusting these judgments, individuals can achieve greater emotional stability. For example, if you feel slighted by a friend's behavior, a Stoic would advise examining the assumptions behind your reaction. Are you interpreting the friend's actions as intentional harm, or is your response disproportionate? This introspective practice helps cultivate a balanced and rational perspective. The concept of ataraxia, or peace of mind, is central to Stoic therapy. By focusing on what we can control, our own actions and responses, Stoics aim to detach from external circumstances and achieve a state of inner tranquility. This practice is particularly relevant in modern times, where stress and anxiety often arise from events beyond our control. As you reflect on how Stoic principles can serve as philosophical therapy in your own life, consider how often you examine the rationality of your judgments. By adopting a Stoic mindset, you can work towards a more resilient and tranquil state of being, applying these principles to manage emotional disturbances and navigate life's challenges more effectively. 7. Honesty and authenticity. Honesty and authenticity are cornerstones of Stoic philosophy, reflecting a commitment to living in alignment with one's principles and being true to oneself and others. For the Stoics, honesty goes beyond merely telling the truth. It involves presenting oneself genuinely and maintaining integrity in both actions and thoughts. Diogenes of Sinope, an ancient Stoic philosopher, famously wandered Athens with a lantern in daylight, searching for an honest man. This act symbolized the profound value Stoics placed on truthfulness and integrity. For the Stoics, honesty is a reflection of inner integrity and a key element of living a virtuous life. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often emphasized the importance of facing reality as it is without self-deception. He encouraged readers to embrace the truth and accept things as they are rather than how we wish them to be. This approach fosters a clear and realistic understanding of our circumstances, allowing us to act with greater wisdom and composure. Cato the Younger, another notable Stoic, exemplified unwavering commitment to his principles, even in the face of personal loss and danger. His refusal to compromise his values in a time of widespread corruption demonstrates the Stoic belief that true integrity means standing firm in one's beliefs regardless of external pressures. In modern life, practicing honesty and authenticity can be challenging, as it may lead to conflicts or discomfort. However, Stoicism teaches that avoiding these moments compromises our integrity and leads to greater distress. By being honest, we maintain a clear conscience and build trust with those around us, fostering genuine relationships and deeper connections. Reflect on areas in your life where honesty might be lacking. Are there situations where you find yourself compromising your true thoughts or feelings? How can you work towards being more authentic in both personal and professional contexts? Embracing honesty and authenticity aligns your actions with your values, leading to a more meaningful and fulfilling life. 8. Perception and reality. Perception and reality highlight the Stoic belief that while we cannot control external events, we can control our perceptions and responses to them. This distinction is crucial for achieving peace of mind and maintaining emotional equilibrium. The Stoic philosopher Epicurus famously taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This insight emphasizes that our distress often arises not from the events themselves, but from the judgments we attach to them. By shifting our perspective, we can transform negative experiences into opportunities for growth and learning. Marcus Aurelius, despite facing numerous challenges as Emperor of Rome, regularly reminded himself to see things as they truly are without exaggeration or distortion. His practice of aligning his perceptions with reality allowed him to maintain composure and purpose amidst adversity. For example, consider a situation where you receive negative feedback at work. Initially, you might perceive it as a personal attack and feel defensive. However, by re-examining the situation through a Stoic lens, you might view the feedback as a valuable learning opportunity. This shift in perspective can transform a potentially negative experience into a constructive one. In modern life, applying this Stoic principle can help us manage stress and maintain a balanced outlook. Reflect on how your perceptions influence your reality. Are there situations where irrational judgments are coloring your experience? By focusing on what is within your control and aligning your perceptions with reality, you can achieve greater tranquility and wisdom. 9. Virtue as true attractiveness. Virtue as true attractiveness emphasizes the Stoic belief that inner qualities, such as wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, are the true markers of attractiveness rather than physical appearance. This principle reflects a shift from valuing superficial traits to appreciating the depth of character. The story of Socrates illustrates this idea well. Known for his profound wisdom and integrity rather than physical beauty, Socrates was deeply admired and respected. His life demonstrated that true attractiveness lies in one's character and moral qualities rather than external appearance. Marcus Aurelius also highlighted the importance of cultivating virtue in his meditations. He frequently reflected on the transient nature of physical beauty and emphasized the lasting impact of moral excellence. For the Stoics, the essence of a person is found in their actions and principles, not in their outward appearance. In contemporary society, where external appearance is often emphasized, the Stoic focus on virtue offers a refreshing perspective. It encourages us to value character over looks and to build meaningful connections based on shared values and ethical behavior. Acts of kindness, courage, and integrity leave a lasting impression that goes beyond physical attractiveness. Consider how you perceive attractiveness in yourself and others. Do you place more importance on physical appearance, or do you value the virtues that define a person's character? Shifting your focus to inner qualities can enhance your interactions and relationships, fostering deeper and more genuine connections. 10. Preparation for challenges. Preparation for challenges is a core Stoic practice known as premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This technique involves visualizing potential setbacks and difficulties in advance to mentally prepare for them. Rather than fostering pessimism, this practice aims to build emotional resilience and readiness for life's inevitable adversities. The Stoic philosopher Seneca famously said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." This aphorism encapsulates the Stoic approach to dealing with uncertainties. By contemplating possible difficulties, Stoics prepare themselves to handle challenges with equanimity, reducing the impact of unforeseen events when they occur. Epicurus, despite his harsh life experiences, taught that serenity comes from anticipating adversity. He advised his students to visualize the loss of their possessions, betrayal by friends, or even their own death. This exercise was not about dwelling on negativity, but about cultivating a mindset that could accept such events with calmness and focus on what is within one's control. Modern psychological practices, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, echo this Stoic approach by encouraging individuals to consider worst-case scenarios to alleviate anxiety. By integrating your routine, you can prepare mentally and emotionally for potential challenges, reducing the shock and emotional upheaval that often accompanies unexpected events. Reflect on times when you face sudden challenges. How can you incorporate Stoic preparation techniques into your life to enhance your resilience and ability to handle adversity? 11. Focus on the present. Focus on the present emphasizes the Stoic belief that the present moment is the only time we truly possess. Stoics argue that dwelling on the past or worrying about the future detracts from our ability to live fully and meaningfully in the here and now. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, regularly reminded himself of life's impermanence and the importance of embracing the present. He acknowledged that the past and future are beyond our control and emphasized focusing on actions we can take in the present to improve ourselves and our surroundings. Seneca also highlighted that we suffer more often in imagination than in reality, pointing out that mental energy is often wasted on regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. By shifting our focus to the present, we can alleviate unnecessary mental anguish and engage more deeply with our current experiences. In modern life, where distractions are prevalent, practicing mindfulness can help counteract the chaos. For instance, consider a day when you felt overwhelmed. Were you preoccupied with future deadlines or replaying past mistakes? By concentrating on the present moment, you can reduce mental clutter and approach challenges with greater clarity and purpose. Reflect on how often you let concerns about the past or future interfere with your present experiences. How can you practice being more present in your daily activities? Embracing the present can lead to a more mindful and fulfilling life. 12. Philosophical therapy. Philosophical therapy refers to the Stoic practice of using philosophy as a tool for emotional healing and personal development. Unlike abstract theorizing, Stoicism offers practical advice to help individuals navigate life's challenges with tranquility and rationality. Seneca's letters, filled with advice on dealing with grief, anger, and other emotional disturbances, exemplify Stoic philosophical therapy. He believed that philosophy's primary purpose was to offer guidance for managing one's emotions and reactions, serving as a form of mental and emotional medicine. This therapeutic aspect of Stoicism parallels modern cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, which focuses on changing thought patterns to improve emotional well-being. The Stoics advocated examining and adjusting irrational judgments and unrealistic expectations to achieve greater emotional stability. For instance, if someone feels slighted by a friend's behavior, a Stoic approach would involve questioning whether the friend intended harm or if the reaction was proportionate. This introspective practice helps cultivate a more balanced and rational perspective, leading to inner peace. Reflect on how you currently handle emotional disturbances. Do you find yourself stressing over things beyond your control? By adopting a Stoic mindset and focusing on what you can control, your own actions and responses, you can work towards a more tranquil and resilient state of being. As we wrap up our journey through Stoic wisdom, it's clear that these ancient teachings offer profound insights for navigating modern life. By preparing mentally for potential challenges, you equip yourself to handle adversity with greater resilience and grace. Stoicism encourages us to stay present, focusing on what truly matters and letting go of unnecessary anxieties about the past and future. This shift in perspective not only reduces stress, but also enhances our ability to engage fully with each moment. Through practices like premeditatio malum, or the premeditation of evils, we learn to anticipate and accept life's difficulties without being overwhelmed by them. Embracing the present moment allows us to experience life more deeply and meaningfully, rather than being bogged down by regrets or worries. The Stoic emphasis on internal virtues over external appearances reminds us that true attractiveness and fulfillment come from within. By incorporating these principles into our daily lives, we can achieve a sense of inner peace and purpose, no matter what challenges arise. As you move forward, reflect on how these Stoic practices can transform your approach to adversity and help you live a more intentional, resilient life. Remember, Stoicism is not about perfection, but about continuous growth and self-improvement. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. Stay curious, stay virtuous, and carry these timeless teachings with you as you navigate the complexities of life.